Over the last semester, my leaders have really played a huge part in my walk with God. They have been there when I couldn't stand by myself, and they were always a shoulder to cry on when I needed it.
My leader has impacted me through the past semester by listening to my story at Kalahari and encouraging me to get more involved in the Word.
My small group leaders have impacted me over this semester by always being there and just being someone I can really go to with what's going on in my life, and they're an encouragement, and also they're there for me and they pray with me and they're right alongside, like, you can do this, Abby, and they get me through it.
My leader has impacted me is by listening to us and asking us what we need help with in our spiritual lives.
One specific way my leaders have impacted me is by just telling me to read the Bible more and just really showing me scriptures in the Bible that will really help me with my life now, and that has really gotten me into the Word more, so that was cool.
The ways my small group leaders have impacted me over the last semester are like, they've really just been there to help support me, give me accountability and support, and they've been guys I can really relate to, and I love them to death. I definitely would not be where I am today without them, even if the one's only been here for a couple months. Like, he's still been a huge part of my life, and I don't think I'll ever be able to repay them for that.
My small group leaders have impacted me a lot over the last semester, really by challenging me to be real in my faith and just to be real in my life and not take anything I have for granted.
So my leaders, Ms. Bono and Algana, really encouraged me and all the girls in my group this last semester, just giving us all the opportunities that we needed to open. Even if we didn't, they just made us feel really welcome and tried to just plan fun little cookie stuff and get-togethers. And Algana and Kirsten and I hung out, and she was just a light in my life where I needed it, and for Kirsten as well, I can say that.
My leader has encouraged me over the semester by when there was one very difficult time in my life. They were just always there encouraging me and praying with me and saying, like, Abby, you can do this, and they were there with me. They weren't just a bystander, they were in it with me.
My leaders encouraged me over the past semester by constantly encouraging me and always being there for me and being an example for me.
My leader has encouraged me over the last semester to really put trust in God and know that He has a plan for me, even though it may seem hard right now. Just keep trusting in Him and know that He has an outcome for everything that you're going through right now, and just keep going through it with Him.
In some ways, my small group leaders have impacted me. They've just really encouraged me throughout my semester at school and just with my schoolwork and my friends and my different relationships.
Some things that my leaders have done over the past semester that I'll never forget is by when I had this really hard question I needed to answer, and Liz just took me to the room, just talked with me for an hour and just answered all my questions and just really helped me out.
Something my leader has done over the past semester that I will never forget is Joe Beckham. He ran into our small group door and started screaming at people, and then he opened the door and was going crazy and yelling at people, and then sat back down with no explanation.
He must be a good leader.
Very fun.
Very good.
My leader has done something over the semester that I won't forget is when we were at Thirsty, and it was the last night, and I was crying, and I just really wanted to write something down to put under the cross, and I had her go with me because I needed that reassurance and that love that they shared with me.
Oh, something my leader did over the past semester that I will never forget is we went over her house to bake cookies, and she completely forgot about the cookies in the oven, and we ended up eating burnt cookies and had a chocolate fondue instead, which I was completely fine with.
My leader has found joy in every situation, and that's something I'll never forget because it's so inspiring for me.
Something that I will never forget my leader has done is take me to Thirsty 2 hours late.
Understanding.
Encouraging.
Inspirational.
My bros.
Devoted.
Eccentric.
Trustworthy.
Loving.
Amazing. Supporting.
Shepherd.
Crazy.
Passionate.